Shree KrsnaGuruji. Today we're starting a new podcast series, Questions with Guruji. If you have any questions for Guruji, you can submit them in the comments, or you can go to the website and submit your questions there. Shree KrsnaGuruji. Hello, Guruji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for giving us this time today to ask you questions. I remember when I first started in spiritual with you, I know that some of my questions were really kind of bizarre to other people, but you were so kind and you answered all my questions just perfectly.
See, when you came to me, you are totally very raw. And naturally, you needed coaching right from the beginning. And you were a good student. So naturally, it was quite an easy task for me.
Yes, Guruji.
Now, tell me, what is it that you want me to tell you about?
First, I thought that it would be interesting for us to know what it is that's driving you at this point and this time to create the Change My Way of Life community.
Well, the Change My Way of Life community came along because there were thousands of people who are either staying in India or abroad. They have children who have absolutely no idea about their own religion and what we are supposed to follow. The reason being, the parents themselves don't know about it. So you can say this is like a two-pronged problem where the parents don't know anything about the Sanatana Dharma, and the children also have absolutely no idea. The one thing which they do is go to a temple where they just see some images and they pray to that particular deity and celebrate some of the festivals because they have to celebrate, having absolutely no idea what they are doing, why they are doing, and for what reason. The Change My Way of Life was a program inspired by the pandemic because people stayed at home during the pandemic and everything was done online. Earlier, my programs were conducted face to face, in presence, but later on, it became online. And this experiment went ahead beyond the 2020, so that I thought the best option for me to do just now is to create this kind of a platform so that people can come and get good training on all the aspects of Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma is not about religion per se, it is about the way of life. A way of life which has been defined since ancient times. In ancient times, there were gurukuls where the guru used to give knowledge in the arts and the sciences. He was the person who imparted them the knowledge for anywhere between 12 to 16 years. In today's day and age, that particular aspect has been taken over by the regular education system. The education system teaches everybody as per the syllabus, but the syllabus doesn't contain everything. And that is the reason why you will find that many of these students and their parents as well have very little knowledge and understanding of these subjects which we want to cover so that they can have a better life ahead of them. That is the reason.
Yes, Guruji. Very nice. What are the subjects that will be covered?
See, we are going to talk about life in general, which means for a child, the child has to understand how to be the best student and later on how to be the best citizen of that particular country, wherever he is a citizen of. That means he has to contribute towards the nation, the economy, his own growth, and the society in general. All this is never taught in any schools. So, in this particular program, we want to introduce them to subjects and later on give them advanced training so that they will understand these subjects better. Now, these subjects also cover their physical health and the way that we are going about nowadays. As you have seen, there are so many different health issues and problems which nobody can get out of. Even the emotional aspect of life has been disturbed. In ancient times, this was taught at a different level altogether. We are just going to give them a better lifestyle in a very holistic manner. It is going to give us a holistic approach by teaching them simple habits like meditation or getting up in the morning, how to do their work in time, and those kind of things. So, this is what we wish and hope that we will be able to impart to the general populace, which means those who are hungry for this kind of a knowledge and who are willing to change their life altogether.
Yes, Guruji. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful program. We are all going to be waiting for it. So while I still have you with me, I wonder if you would answer this question, because it certainly is one that I'm sure other people would have too. In all your many years of teaching and giving satsangs and helping people along the way, what is the most frequent question that you get asked?
The most frequent question that I get asked is where to start.
Ah,
The biggest problem with human beings today is we are in a tamasic yoga. And the Tamasic Yoga doesn't allow anybody to do anything, which means that they are comfortable in whatever space that person is. It is only when he gets into trouble that he wants to go ahead and explore. Till that point in time, nobody is actually interested in anything. And this tamas is to a very great extent responsible for human beings not going in this direction. First and foremost, they don't find any advantage in this because nobody has told them what the advantages are. There is a lack of knowledge, like I explained to you earlier also. People don't have much knowledge and understanding. So the question is where to start? What am I supposed to do? And that is the question which needs to be addressed.
very good. Very nice. Well, thank you so much. I don't want to take up all your time today. I know that you have many things to take care of. So thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening today to Questions with Guruji. Again, if you have questions, you can write them in the comments or you can use the links to go to the website and submit your questions there.